Okay, so it feels like it's been pretty much a full day real lifetime. There's so much grinding when you get to the end game, because I believe this is the end game. We've been to the big city, blah blah blah. We have a few problems on our hands. I got rid of wanted. I don't know how, but it went down to suspect, down to person of interest. I did get rid of it. Then all I did was simply walked past some police, and he goes, "Oh, you're a person of interest now." I think that might be to do with our visibility or something like that. But I've been grinding for ages and ages. We have 20 combat rations because we can create them. We've got the 3 morphine boxes because we're able to actually buy the vials and stuff from the pharmacy now instead of having to rob them. These combat rations are an absolute joke. If we go to the DIY table, it's 10 packets of flour, 5 packs of sugar, 5 salt, 5 powder, 30 chocolate bars. I don't know if there's any way to get hold of like a chocolate powder that turns into chocolate bars. Like, there's no way to create your own chocolate bars. I've been trying to figure out how to order from the shops, and I can't figure that out because when you're in a shop inventory, like where it says substance storage here, if it's in a shop, you've got stock, special offer, and order. But it doesn't let you create an order. I've tried putting things in the basket. I've got shops that are max level, and I just cannot create an order. So I don't understand how that works. And 30 chocolate bars, it would take probably, I'm going to say, around 80 in-game days. And these days are not quick. A day is typically 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. because that's when you can sleep at 9 p.m. And if you have a look at the bottom right corner, how slow time is going, I would need to wait from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. around 80 times because every shop I've been to, the most chocolate bars I've seen in stock in a shop is 15. And with there being the 15, we would have to buy a lot because you need 30 for these rations for each one. So you get 20 combat rations for 30 chocolate bars. We need 800 combat rations. So that would be 1,200 chocolate bars to make 40 of these batches, which is going to be 800. So I refuse to wait that long and grind that much. I don't know any other source of chocolate bar. Hopefully there is one, especially when you guys are playing this game. I mean, a lot of you, by the time you see this episode of the walkthrough, a lot of you have probably completed the game too. But yeah, so I'm going to go buying a lot of combat rations because when you run a shop out of stock of a product, if you haven't, like if they're max level shops, for an example, you have to wait until the next in-game day to be able to buy the stuff again. Sometimes they don't even fully restock. So we're probably looking at closer to 100 in-game days to source enough chocolate bars. But that's also going to cost a lot of money because it's traveling to and from and stuff. So it's just a massive, massive time sink. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the morphine boxes, sell them to the colonel. Hopefully something happens with that because this is essentially part 2 of that delivery thing. Then we're going to... first off, we'll see how much money we get from that. And then I think there was one other thing I wanted to do before... Oh yeah, we're going to go into the prison... And we're also going to buy that 400 grand off-road car to see what difference that makes. Because it's been a quest for a long time. And we already had a car when the off-road car thing was showing up. So if we go... Where is the colonel? He's around here. So do we go to the docks? Yeah. Now, fingers crossed, this is a good amount of money. I've got no idea how much it's going to be. Hopefully, he's actually paying us for them. Our wealth at the moment is a little over 1 million. I think it's just close, like just shy of 1.1 mil. And I'm also hoping the person of interest thing disappears so we can go to the city hall. So what we've got to do is we need to actually book him in. So schedule now. We've got the 3 morphine boxes. Apparently that's a quick response. The guy's been waiting days. He's scheduled for 7 o'clock, so we've got almost an hour. In 4 minutes, if I don't get seen by any police or anything like that, we can go to the city hall. Do I try and get close? I don't know what's going to go quicker. The colonel arriving or the timer running out. I actually have no idea what's going to go faster. They're coming this way, aren't they? I think they started running after me already. Well, the person of interest thing hasn't changed. I don't know where they are. I just need to get in that building. If I can get in that building, we just stand there and wait. They're literally outside the building we need to get in. I've actually started crouching. They're all the way up there. I swear if they somehow see me... I don't want to come out of crouching. These wanted levels last so long. We've got 2 minutes on the clock. I'm literally going to sit here. The colonel's going to have to wait. We've got 90 seconds. See, the thing is, we still have the pass in our inventory. It says it becomes void after a day from entering the city. It doesn't say that it's void or anything like that. So I don't understand what's going on with that. Maybe it lets you have 24 hours in the city? I don't quite know how that pass works. We could go to the bus right now and say this is void. He's literally outside. I can't risk this person of interest thing. I can't do it. This has been a quest for so long. Because we've lost timers on wanted. We've got to person of interest back up to wanted. We've had everything gone. Got spotted by police. And I think person of interest is half an hour. And then suspect is 35 minutes. Wanted is 45 minutes. And you have to go through that timer with each and every one of them. So losing this person of interest has probably been a good, 2 hours or something in the making. Come on, please. 20 seconds. Watch it just not have a timer and it won't go. Come on, the colonel's waiting. Because after this, I don't care if I get spotted. Please, please. I can talk to him here. It's gone. The fee needs to be paid 50 grand. Done the quest. So we now have a quest to enter the big city.
Ah, there you are.
Wait, why can't I give them to him?
Hey, you're not a cop, right?
Morphine box? I can't drag them over.
Hey, you lost, buddy? Grab that bitch. Okay, now you're fucked.
I don't... What?
Don't let him get away. Oh, you're running now, huh?
The colonel's like, oh, I want the morphine boxes, 3 of them.
Grab that bitch.
I can't give them to him.
He's running. Get him.
What the fuck am I supposed to do? Well, they've stopped following me. What exactly do I do with this then? If I put them up here then? So we've got 2 temporary passes. Can they not be in my backpack? Do I have to carry them in my hands?
Oh, fuck, you scared me.
Morphine box, 0 out of 3. Morphine box, I can't give them to him.
Delivery, great.
You know, based on the previous transaction, I think this was going to be around $1 million. How can I not give him morphine boxes that he wants? Deliver ordered goods to a customer. 3 morphine boxes to the colonel.
My man, how's it going?
So what do I do? I was able to give him the vials, but he won't take them.
Got me what I need, huh?
What do I do?
Tú ahí, espera. Muy bien, tipo duro. Agárralo. El sospechoso se da la fuga. El sospechoso se da la fuga. No dejes
And
que
now
se
Noah
escape.
pops up saying he wants stuff. And he's a really good customer. Always buys a lot of stuff. I don't understand what to do. I cannot give the colonel these 3 morphine boxes. Please tell me this guy sells combat rations.
Oh, hello there. Came back to buy something?
You've got 10 of them. They're 13 grand a go. Now you've got 20 of them and they're a lot cheaper. I'm not buying them right now. What's that? 17 visibility. Why would I buy that? 25. I suppose there's less visibility. You lose slots though. I don't get how I'm supposed to hand over the morphine boxes. Labeled med box filled with morphine vials.
That's it? Well, pity. Goodbye.
Why? This has taken so long to put this all together. It's also eaten into my money. I've got it all set up and I can't do anything about it. If I can't give them to him now, I'm going to go to our hideout that's here, buy a bed, sleep, re-log, and try again.
Alright, alright, alright.
No, I can't drop them. What am I supposed to do? Okay, we made it back to the hideout. I'm going to buy a bed. Any random bed, I don't care. So, we've still got that job there. We need to use Why does it say required 0 passes? Let me buy a boss table for here quick as well. I can't fit it in this room. We're not far off level 2 rep. I need to take some stuff in there. Let me quickly go in here, save it, and relog. Okay, so I've just had a look through the known issues list of this beta version, and all this stuff should be fixed by the full release. It does say that when it comes to sitting in a car and fast traveling to small island, that is bugged. So there is no way to actually fast travel to small island. Also, there are a lack of sequences with the end game. And they've also noted that the passes do not expire. So these one-day passes don't actually expire. But I've done a relog, I've checked the known issues list. And all we can do is just hope and pray that we can drop these morphine boxes off. If not, I'm going to have to just put them in storage and I don't know. It's so expensive buying the combat rations. They're also really stupid to grind and actually craft yourself. And not only that, when they do switch it from beta version to full version, I don't know if that stuff's even going to be fixed. It could be things that they're currently working on. And there's no timeline, obviously. So I think depending on how money and stuff goes, we might actually have to end it very soon. I don't get that. We've just gone past militia, they've not attacked me. He's moved spot.
Hey, you're not a cop, right?
Still can't supply him. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to just stash his stuff away. I'm gonna run back down to the hideout. I'm gonna stash his bits. So I'll buy a dresser or a metal cabinet or whatever. I'll just grab a dresser. I'll put these morphine boxes away. I'm also going to... What else was it we had to do? We need to buy the stashes, the slab stashes. I think I need 8 small ones. I don't have anywhere near enough money. But I think the more of those we get, obviously, the bigger our passive income, the faster money comes in. Because money's coming in at an okay rate with the ones we've currently got. It doesn't specify whether it's big or small stashes, though. So we could only have to buy, what would it be, 5 more. Because we've currently got 5. So I was going to buy a dresser. Am I able to put it here? Okay, so put those in there. We've got 80 grand on us. Oh, I don't have any stuff on me. I really want to take stuff in to give to that police officer in the big city. So, if we go furniture mode, we've got just over $1 mil. Well, there's 2. Quantity limit reached. Small stash, max 4. So we can only put 4 in a hideout, which means I'm going to have to use space in the other hideouts. So let's go to the other hideouts. And Let's pick up stuff to bring to the guy in the big city to build up his rep. Then also, let's buy the other stashes. It says set up 10, so we've got 7 in total. We should only need 3 more. And we've got money to collect as well. Yeah, so it turns out I ran the wrong way. I went up to the police station. I forgot where we parked our car. So let's go back to the archipelago. I'm really hoping the big city stuff actually works because the kernel's bugged. We've had some issues with other quests. I wanted to buy the off-road car. And I would have done it, but the colonel won't buy the morphine off me. So now we're back here. Let's go and collect our money. Let's pick up some stuff. I can't put them outside. I've got no room for them. You can only place them in the territories west of the Slav Bay. Oh. So you're telling me I need to buy another hideout? For 3 stashes? Unless I can get 6 big ones. But then that's a lot more money, which I don't have. Everything in this endgame is screwing me the fuck over. The game was really, really good. Up until... I mean, when did it even start? I don't know. It started getting, like, going downhill massively. The only reason I'm complaining about this stuff is because the quests and things are stupid. And I'm like 30 hours deep at this point. But it's not like I'm 30 hours into a game where there's... It wasn't my fault! Now he's completely off the list. I don't get it. I really don't get it. What was I doing? Packaging up some stuff. Yeah, I'm 30 hours in, and it's not 30 hours of constant progression and things like that. It's 30 hours of it's being really, really fun up until you get to, like, the last sections of the game. I'm just going to do 50 weed. See, the thing is, I can't actually pinpoint when it started getting bad. I think, I'm going to say, from after having to save that million for the bridge in Slav's Bay, ever since then, the game started going downhill. There's just too much grinding. To get the coke lab, I'm going to go to the prison. That's one thing I am going to do. Go to the big city, drop this stuff off, go to the prison, see what Marco says. But the thing is... If there's no improvement on the coke lab from Marco, then it's 4 mil to start doing cocaine. And it takes so long. Like, it's not even the fact that it's taking long. It's like, for an example, like, I've got my dealers, yeah? I've got 1 down in Small Island. I've got 3 up here. And then if I wanted to get more to maybe distribute stuff to the jungle, to Callahan. Oh no, I've got 1 in Callahan as well. If I wanted to go to the jungle, if I wanted to do Slav's Bay, the peninsula to start selling is 200 grand. In order to do it in Slav's Bay, I would have to buy another hideout. And the hideouts are like sometimes 400 grand upwards. Like, you guys have seen some of them. Over in Del Mar... Besides the one we've got, the others I've found are what? They're... I think it's like 1.1 mil upwards. And the fact that the coke lab is 4 mil, the most expensive building we found in the game is smaller than a villa. And it's more expensive than a villa. But the biggest building we've seen is a villa, 4.7 million. And these combat rations, chocolate bars, are such low quantity to buy from shops. There's just so many things that inflate the grind artificially. So you're like you're making little progress from a lot of time and effort put in. And it gets to the point where it's actually really frustrating. I'm just going to do the 50 grams of weed. In fact, I'll bag myself some stuff. No. Let's just give him 20 meth. 20 amphetamine. So we're going to go to the big city. See, the main quest is to ship a container with food rations. In order to buy the amount of food rations we need, it's going to cost us 10 million. I think that's how it worked. Or what, it's a little over 10 grand each one. Oh yeah, no, because I bought 8 for 100 grand. But in that, in the army shop in this town, it's, what is it? It's a little over 10 grand. So it's 8 million in order to get all of them. And we're also going to need to buy a second hideout to do the stashes. And there's no cheap hideouts. I might try and buy that little warehouse under the bridge. Let me see what happens when I try and buy that. Where is it? We need to go down here under this bridge. See, and now I've got those morphine boxes. The Colonel's not going to contact me about them again. If he does put in another order, he's not going to want the same thing. See, and he's a wholesaler. He's supposed to sell, like, bulk products. What even is this? I don't get what this is. 350 grand for this space. I'm just going to buy it.
What do you think? It comes at the very...
Right, so the doors are on backwards. You can walk straight in through there. I can't even place these in here. I'll just pay 350. And I'm going to get half the money back. I can't place anything here. What are these for? You can't place anything in the... Oh, I'm actually going to lose my head.